Let's see if we can help her out there. Leave her alone, Fatso. All right, we're going to smash your ass right into this rock. Here we go. Ready? Squish. I didn't even kill him either, man. I gotta hand it to him. The dude's tough. All right, take a crossbow. Very nice. Welcome back, everybody, to 7 Days to Die, Darkness Falls on Alpha 17.4. I'm an old guy gaming. And to you are watching this video a day or so after the last video. To me, this is actually the first time I've recorded on here, probably in about 3 or 4 weeks, because I pre-recorded several of these videos, back in June. It is now July 11th today, I think it is. And just now got caught up on the last of those videos on YouTube. So now it's time for me to start making some more videos. I've just been real busy with real life, with a big long vacation to the Caribbean. Imperial Galactic Survival Alpha 10 came out, so I've been playing a lot of that and doing YouTube videos on that and as well. So life's just been real busy, but we are back and we are going to continue the series here in Darkness Falls. Now, I also have not updated Darkness Falls since early June either, and I'm pretty sure Kane's come out with a couple of updates since then, but I'm a little bit leery to try and do that right now for a couple of reasons. One, I haven't actually taken the time to read what those updates do, and two, I don't want to risk the chance of messing up the game because we're so far into it now. So I most likely will not be updating this game until we're finished with the series itself. We'll see, though. We'll see, how that goes. That's kind of the plan at the moment. Okay, so what we have on the agenda for today is that we're going to make ourselves a titanium hammer. We're going to make ourselves a 4x4, and then we're going to get started clearing out the space down here for our workshop. So we're going to build the workshop here, and I'll talk a little bit more about what that's going to be about here in just a little while. First, let's go ahead, though, and make ourselves a titanium hammer. The other thing you might notice, and maybe you won't, I don't know, but I might sound a little bit different. And that's because my normal audio setup is not working at the moment. I'm having some problems with it, so I'm on a different audio setup. So I might sound just a little bit different, but hopefully, it still sounds okay and it'll work and all of that. Okay, as these videos were released, you guys left a lot of cool comments. I really appreciate that, and I learned a few things from your comments, which is really cool. One of you told me in the comments that the reason I was not able to update or upgrade steel to titanium is because of the fact that you need a titanium hammer. And that just never even occurred to me, because I figured you could just use the nail gun. So we are going to make ourselves a titanium hammer, except for it looks like we've got to do that over here on the workbench. So let's go over here. And there we go. Okay, so we're going to make ourselves a titanium claw hammer, and then we can use that to upgrade stuff to titanium, which is great, because otherwise I thought I was going to have to make the titanium blocks outright, and they take a long time to make, in the forges here. I'm also in the process of finishing out... Whoa, I should have pulled that out there. Finishing out the resources in these forges. In other words, using them all up, because I'm going to be moving them all down to the workshop once we get it set up. So I'm not feeding any more resources into these forges. I'm just, smelting whatever's already in there and, stocking up. So, like I said, I'll talk about the warehouse in a little bit, but one of the things about the I just said warehouse. One of the things about the workshop is that it's also going to be a warehouse where we're going to, store all of our goods. Anyway, let's talk about that in a minute. The other goal that I want to do is I want to go ahead and make the 4x4. So I have all the parts that I need to do that down here. In the last episode, if you guys watched that, you'll remember that I had some trouble with the muscle car. It is fast, I'll give it that. It's got lots of storage space. It looks cool, it sounds cool, but I'll tell you what, it's really hard to drive here in 7 Days to Die. Just does not do well on hills. It doesn't do well going across country. It has very low clearance. I can barely get it up my ramp. So I just don't know, you know, guys, if I'm going to be using that. And so, you know, in the meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and bring the 4x4 in. So I've got all the parts already queued up for that. So let's go ahead and get the chassis going. Then we'll get the accessories going. That's going to take quite some time to finish up. And so we'll come back later, and hopefully by the end of this episode, we'll actually be able to go ahead and make the 4x4 completely. And when these two things are made, then I also just need all of this. And so that's why all this is sitting down here for now too. Okay. And then let's see, what else? Some of you are probably wondering about Matthias Reaver. Matthias will be coming back, of course, in future videos. I don't think I'll bring him in this video, because this is, you know, remember, for me, not for you guys so much, but for me, this is kind of a catch-up video. I have not played Darkness Falls for several weeks, so I kind of need to get, you know, get my bearings about me, get caught up, and continue the series. But Matthias, you know, he's going to come back, and in fact, I do have planned in an upcoming episode, maybe even the next episode, we'll see a behemoth hunting trip, because the behemoths now drop lathes. In fact, I did do the update late May or early June that Kane come out with. I need to turn that volume down just a little bit. I don't have my normal mixing board that I use for the sound, so I'm kind of doing things sort of the old-fashioned way here. So I had to actually turn the sound down on Windows, because that was just a little bit too loud. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so the update that I did in late May or early June, whenever that was, is the one where Kane put the lathe in only airdrops, the hidden stash boxes, or on behemoths. Okay, and so far I haven't found any lathes in airdrops, and I don't even know where the hell the secret stashes are. We just come across them when we come across them. So we're gonna do some behemoth hunting here very soon, and we'll do that with Matthias, and probably do it with him in the 4x4. So he's coming back, don't worry about that, but not in this episode, okay? So because I just need to kind of get caught up here. Okay, so let's go ahead now and talk about the workshop. So what's going to happen is, in this corner of my place here, probably coming out to be even with, you know, the ends of the building, so that end there and this end here, we're going to build a building. We're going to build a structure, and that's basically going to be my workshop. And then what I'm going to do in that workshop is I'm going to line up on this side, kind of all the way down the wall, and then maybe coming back up in the center aisle. We're going to put all kinds of crafting stations. We're going to put forges. We're going to put advanced workstations, normal workstations, chem benches, you know, basically everything that we need to get started manufacturing. Because what Matthias is going to do is he's going to manufacture tools and weapons and maybe armor and, you know, and ammo and stuff like that. And then he's going to do a trade route and basically go around to all the traders once a week and sell stuff and start amassing a fortune. So that's kind of has always been my end game goal here for Matthias. And so we're going to start working on that. So this little corner here is going to be our workshop. And then over here, this is going to be the garage. So we're going to build another similar structure over here that we'll park all of our vehicles in. And then on the other side of the skyscraper here, at least one of these corners is going to be our garden. So we'll set up a garden. I'm just going to go ahead and do it, even though I don't really need to. I'm going to do it anyways. Just because, you know, it was always kind of in my plan to do so. And then the other side, I'm not sure what we'll do. We might actually make the other side something like a barnyard or something, and start, you know, trying to maybe raise some animals and something like that. So anyway, that's kind of the plan. But the first part of this plan, of course, is for us to go ahead and get started with the workshop here. So the first step in doing that is we're going to... Oh, shit. That scared me. Oh, I think they just got alerted by my auger. Now these guys, I have seen them actually spawn in here, so you know it's possible that they could do that. So let's kill these dudes. Come on, buddy. Off with your head. Yours too. Anybody else? Yep, here comes Darlene here. So yeah, this is if you guys didn't already know this, of course, this is all upgraded to titanium. These bars here are, so I do have to periodically come along and do a little bit of repairing on them. I did see some damage somewhere around here. Oh, yeah. Those doggone zombies. Whoa. Okay. I'm not really worried about that bag. 90% of the bags don't really have anything that good in them. Anyway, watch that be the one time when I had like something super awesome in it. Figures, right? One of you also told me in the comments that I could try. I might be able to get the automated, or no, I'm sorry, the power drawbridge to work if I put the little cement switch doohickeys all along the bottom of it. So that's something we might try to do too at some point. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. But for now, we'll just keep it on the the normal drawbridge. Drawbridge. I can't talk tonight. So all right. Anyway, what we need to do is we need to dig out one layer here of the dirt so that we can lay concrete down. There's actually already a layer of concrete down there. I mean, I suppose we could use that as the floor, but it'd be kind of weird having to drop down a block. Yeah, that wasn't really my plan. You know what? One thing we might be able to do, though, actually, is we might be able to make a wood floor. That might look cool. The workshop with the wood floor. Well, I'll have to think about that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and dig this out. And so I will be back when the digging is done and when I decide what I'm going to use for the floor. All right? So don't go away. I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, guys, we are back. And half of the all the dirt cleared out. And I think I am going to go ahead and put wood frames down. We'll put concrete down around the outside. And actually, I wanted the wall to start here, so it was even with the building. So we might end up, I might end up making some asphalt and filling this part back in. Or, maybe what we'll do is we'll make it a sidewalk. I don't know. Let me think about that. But this part here is going to be the wall, so I want this for sure to be rebar, because it'll be kind of like the the foundation, and we're going to make the walls themselves out of concrete, because like I said, zombies do still sometimes spawn in here. Do we want to come out? No, I think that's good. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. That yellow bag is still out there. Alright, so that sets that part up. And, well, this is coming out to the edge of there, though, too. Alright, let me think about that for a minute. We could actually fill that back in with dirt just so it matches all the way down here, because I probably will just leave this, grass. But the question is, do I want to pull this in one more so that it's even with this corner, like it is over here, or do I want to pull this out one? I think I want to pull this out one. I mean, I don't want to. I think we'll have plenty of room, but I don't want to also, shortchange myself either, room-wise. So let's do one more row here. It'll only take a second here with the titanium auger. Sucker's fast. It is indeed. Okay, then we'll set these down here. There, I think that's good. Now we might We might want to make ourselves a door. Just so we kind of have a back door on this side. The only problem with that, though, is if we put a door here, then zombies would target it. I mean, we could put a big, heavy steel door like that one on there. Excuse me. But the other thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to be putting shotgun turrets up, too. So when the Z's do get in here, you know, the turrets are going to show them what for, so to speak. All right. So yeah, now what we're going to do is we're going to go along and we're going to lay down wood frames for the floor, and then upgrade those, and then I'll do the rebar here in concrete. Oh, I got to go get the concrete from up above too. Okay, so let me work on that, guys, and then I'll bring you back in just a little while with an update on where we are. Okay, so be back in a bit. All right, guys, we've got the wood frames down now. Oh, it looks like we missed one right here. I thought I felt like I dipped down somewhere. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to get those upgraded. And I kind of like, yeah, we'll go to the second level. But what I need to do then is I need to remove my iron. Well, I guess scrap iron is what it would want next, right? Yeah, okay, so we're good. So now we just kind of go along. I'm curious, though, is the titanium hammer faster than this? Oh, hell no. It's slow. Okay. So now we're going to go along and, you know, get everything boarded up and get the concrete done. In fact, speaking of which, let's also put a concrete there and one there. Get those upgraded. Oops. Alright, guys. We got one hell of a big old horde that just came in here. So we're going to have to deal with these guys. Let's get these headshots in here. You guys are sure making a hell of a lot of racket. Quit breaking my stuff. Damn it. I worked hard to build this. Damn zombies. Shut up. Is that everybody? Alright. We might as well go out there and check that stuff out there. So I might have dropped something good, since we did have a fair on the cop. Let's just see what they had. Yeah, that's not bad stuff. I don't need no more leather. Alrighty. Whoa! Where'd you go? Headshot. Boom! All right. Well, we still have a little ways to go on the structure. I was just getting started here when the zombies came in. But anyway, this is what we've got done so far. Why don't we go ahead and take a bit of a break from this, though, because the 4x4 is ready, or almost ready anyway. So let's jump up here, and so I've got the chassis and the accessories and all the other parts we need down there. So let's pop this guy in and craft them up. He'll only take 13 seconds. We got a crap ton of dirt from all the digging that we've done down there. Let's put some of this away in here. We'll put, I am like completely running out of space here too, so that's another thing, another reason why I want to get our workshop going. So, yep, that pretty much uses up all the space. Some of this is even overflow too already. But let's see, let's put that there. I need to go mine up some more stone too, actually. I do have some concrete, but I don't have much stone to make more cement. So we're a little bit low on that as well. All right, is this done? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. Okay, we're going to need some more fuel. That's something I'm also pretty low on, so we might have to go mining for some oil shale here pretty soon. Or go hit a bunch of gas stations and stuff. But let's go ahead and make some gasoline out of that. And we'll go check out our 4x4 here. So like I said earlier, this is going to be our garage area over here. So I'll be converting that into a garage after we get the workshop set up. The workshop's the most important thing because that's where, you know, all of our storage is going to be, all of our crafting stations, and we can get our life organized when the time comes. So I decided to put 2 doors in here because, you know, it's also going to be, this part of it's going to be more like the warehouse, and this part's going to be more like the, you know, the workshop over here. So anyway, let's check out this 4x4. Here we go. This is the last vehicle that we can make in Darkness Falls because Kane has disabled the gyrocopter. And there she is. The first thing I want to do is I want to see how much storage it has. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 times 7 is 63. Yeah, 63. How many slots does this have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This has 90 slots in it. Okay, so that does have more storage space. Which means we might end up still using this for the trader runs if we can, you know, if we can have a somewhat reasonably clear path to get to the trader. And, you know, this map that I'm playing on was generated, you know, Kane made this map in 17.1 or 17.2, so it still has the janky roads. It has not been updated, not in my game anyways. It hasn't been updated since, you know, Fun Pimps fixed the random gen. So that's a thing. Anyway, okay, so this definitely gets up the ramp a little bit better, as I expected that it would. Well, we got stuck on the side there a little bit. Whoa! I tried to stop up at the top there so I can get the drawbridge picked back up. All right, here we go. I did make and have fun with the Jeep in, you know, in vanilla. So the thing about the Jeep that I always kind of got a bit of a chuckle out of is that it doesn't shift gears proportionate to, or I mean, it doesn't change speed proportionate to its gear shifting. Where the hell did that drop go? Oh, it's here. Let's turn around. We'll go get that drop. We might actually get a lathe inside of it. So, you know, I've always gotten a bit of a chuckle out of out of that. But anyway, we're pointing. Here we go. Drop is right there. Yeah, so let's go snag that drop, and then it's going to be about time for us to wrap up this episode. I can definitely tell, though, that it's not as fast as the muscle car, but it definitely gets around a lot better than the muscle car. I'm starting to think, though, that it takes the same damage. I mean, you know, look how much damage we've already taken. We only hit like 1 zombie so far. So that's a little concerning. But yeah, this thing is slow as molasses compared to the muscle car. The muscle car is definitely slower. I don't know if Kane slowed this down or if this is just the vanilla speed. I would imagine it's probably just the vanilla speed. I don't know why he would do that. But geez Louise, yeah, it's definitely slower than the muscle car. But we can't, the problem with the muscle car is we can't be getting stuck all the time. It just, you know, it's not good. That is not good. So we'll see. Maybe what we'll do is we might do our first trader run in the 4x4. You know, do the whole trade route, and along the way, you know, if we find, you know, really bad parts of the road, maybe we'll repair them so that the muscle car can get through better. No lathe, but man, we sure are getting some good food in these drops, which is pretty good. Not complaining about that at all. All right. Whoa! Get away from me. Got all kinds of nasties over here. Let's just run everybody over. Actually, no, that is a survivor, not a bandit. So, a survivor that's about ready to get hit by Hawaii 5-0. Let's see if we can help her out there. Leave her alone, Fatso. All right, we're gonna smash your ass right into this rock. Here we go. Ready, squish. I didn't even kill him either, man. You gotta hand it to him. The dude's tough. All right, take a crossbow. Very nice. Okay, guys. Well, anyway, I think it's time to wrap up this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to go back to the base, and I'm just going to keep working on building out the workshop. And when that is done, then I'll bring you back. I'm going to also kind of give it a bit of a think on how I'm going to arrange it. I have a general idea, but I'm going to have to, measure stuff out and figure out how many workstations I'm going to have and where exactly they're going to go. But I'll bring you back at some point with an update on that process. And also, as promised, Matthias will be coming back here, maybe in the next episode. And we'll take the 4x4 out and we'll go do some behemoth hunting. Because I need to get a lathe. Because that's going to be really important to our workshop. Because one of the things Matthias is going to do is he's going to make weapons to sell in addition to tools. And of course, we're going to need a lathe for that to work. Now, we can, of course, assemble weapons from parts that we find. But, that's pretty limited. So we want to be able to actually make the weapons ourselves. So that is the plan. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.